Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what brought you to Kathy's house?
Um, I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma about a year and a half ago, and we did some research and found Dr. Hari to be one of the best in the field, and he's got the best track record. So, which is why we came to Freighted. And during our first visit, they we're looking into places to stay because this is going to require a recovery period, which will involve weeks, months, depending on the how it goes. So they recommended talking to Kathy's house, and that's how we ended up at Kathy's house.
And Dr. Harry works at Freighter.
Right, Dr. Hari works with the Freighted. He's the head of the transplant program now. So I was lucky to get him because he's the one who brought us here. Because we didn't know anything about the Freighted before. So which is why, because of Dr. Hari, we came to Dr. Freighted, and we're very, very happy that how the treatment has gone so far.
And how has Kathy's house helped you and your family?
Oh, there is Kathy's house is as important as Freighted to us because simply because I know this says home away from home. These are not just words. It actually rings true to us because this is my second transplant. I came first transplant February to March. I was here like I think about 4 to 5 weeks. A shorter period, recovery period, and this time it's much longer. It's been like almost 7 weeks, and I'll be here another week. And it is probably the best place to stay after if you're trying to recover from cancer. I mean, the staff is great. I mean, we feel like we are home and we actually taken over. I'm sure the staff will tell us we've taken over this place. I work from here. I'm able to do my job pretty much as if I'm home. My wife is, has been able to do her job. Good Wi-Fi, which is kind of important to us. I mean, that's just one side. Then kitchen. I mean, it's amazing kitchen. There is we can do our own cooking. We bring our own food, whatever we need. But then there's like practically every other day, some volunteers are always cooking some delicious foods, all kinds of variety, and the pastries. Oh God, I wish I could eat all the pastries, but I'm diabetic, so I can't eat all of it. But I still sneak in a couple there, here and there. But like it's like I said, it is a great place to be. I feel like I'm home. And of course, my daughter. This is the younger daughter, and this is her dog, Uju, and then Juhi. We had an older daughter who was here just this week. She's at the camp. She was here all this time, and they had a great time. And this library where we are, it's got a lot of stuff they could do. They did jewelry, all kinds of projects. They have a loom where they did some embroidery work, crochet, and we have people coming in here and entertain the kids with different projects. And what else can I say? And there's entertainment, there's TVs people can do, and the library, ton of books, and I mean, you'll never get bored. I mean, if somebody is recovering, I don't think you'll. Even if I'm not working, I have plenty of things to do. And for a family, this place has been great, and kids will probably remember forever. Probably not because they're young, but they had a great time. What do you think, Oju? Did you have a good time here, staying here? Say yes, no. Do you have anything to say?
What did you like best about staying here?
Think about it. Stay. They want to know. A lot of people see it, so if you tell them, they'll come here more, right? You want other people to come here too, right?
It's all right. You can think about it.
Yeah.
So, if you were going to describe Kathy's house to someone who was considering staying here, how would you describe Kathy's house? What is Kathy's house?
Right, like I said, it's a home away from home. It's got everything you would need. Support, because one thing I left out earlier is there are other people in your similar situation. So we all sit and talk, exchange. That we are each other's support group. So we have our family, but some people don't have all their family, and so they can share their stories with us, and how things are going. Sometimes things don't go that well. We realize that, but at least we can be there to talk to them, and maybe a shoulder to cry, cry on, and so we got to know a lot of them really well. Yeah, that way you have a really good support group. And like I mentioned before, there is food is important part, right? And there is choice of food, and you can make your own food. So there is the Kathy's house provides all the utensil parts, pans, milk, cereal, and fruits and that kind of stuff. That comes in really handy because some of us don't have vehicles, so it makes it easier not have to go to the grocery store every time. And other thing is Kathy's house gives us a ride to the hospital and back. That's a great benefit if you don't have your own car. We utilize it quite a bit, and so this is definitely a great place to be. And another thing I want to mention is that the cost. I mean, it's flexible, right? If people cannot afford it, they can pay what they can afford as opposed to if you can afford it you pay, so that way it makes it easier. Another thing is usually you just think of patients, but this is also the people who can support them, the family and caregivers can also stay here because my brother stayed here, one of my friends stayed here for one day, so it makes really convenient. It's close to hospital, so easy to 5-minute drive back and forth, so that makes really easy. I will highly recommend anybody considering recovering from any kind of treatment. I guess cancer is probably the most